The bridge I'm walking across right now was donated by a group of Taiwanese businesses who donated 500,000 yuan for the bridge's construction. Before, there used to be a little walk bridge across this river, but now we have a bridge which is wide enough for cars to travel across. The new bridge means that the communities on the hills behind me are now connected with the rest of Yunnan County. And also in front of me here, there is a new school which was also donated by Taiwanese businesses. So we're going to go inside, we're going to meet the head teacher and have a look and see what the facilities are like.
昨天我们去的是崇宁，今天是崇明。
体温偏低。
啊，可以，可以了。
啊，还有偏低。
流水针有这边专门一个方块，依次变迁。
是历史还是比较悠久的？这里看到1887年。
1887年，每一个节点我们都有啊。
我或者为你服务，你需要什么我给你做什么啊。
We're just outside the student canteen, and on the menu for today there is braised radish and beef, green pepper, twice cooked pork, also tofu, bone soup and white rice. At the moment when they're in the canteen they're sitting at 1 meter intervals, and on the walls we've got lots of messages about etiquette.
没有，你看这个是规范的，规范的，上边这个没有住人，那个不能沾酒。
Now this morning we've come to Yulin village in Nixi town to have a look at 41 solar powered streetlights that were donated by the Taiwan Affairs Office in Chongqing. Yeah, so of course the solar panel lights charge up during the day, and then they can light up the streets here throughout the night.
木耳啊，木耳，黑木耳。
还有日子不？
So around the end of the year in November time, they prepared these wooden logs. And what they do is they bore some holes in them and put in the fungus spores and then tend for them for the next 7 or 8 months. And normally around June every year, they can then take the black fungus and prepare them for sale. There's one step they have to do before that though. So what they have to do in the summer, they have to take the black fungus and then they have to dry it out in the sun for a length of time.
看着你在这边，哎，他是靠养牛，哎，
他是给他娃儿准备完。
But we've just driven about 15 minutes up a mountain to the home of Mrs. Lu. She lives here in the building behind me. And for many years, she fell into poverty. Her household fell into poverty because she had to pay for tuition fees, like education for her children. But with some basic support and also her own enterprising spirit, she now has her own business. So we're going to go and look and see what she's doing.
这
I've just finished my interview with Mrs. Liu, and I've learnt a lot about her story, about her rise out of poverty. So the time it takes to raise a cow to full-grown size is about 2 years, but normally she tries to sell them before that because she says that they're kind of more valuable when they go to about half size. I suppose one of the reasons is that the amount of food they consume is a lot lower. And what's interesting as well, she told me that normally she has these scales, this big scale on the floor behind me, but a lot of the buyers, they come along and apparently there's an application they can use on their mobile that can scan the cow and actually learn quite accurately how much the cow actually weighs. We've just interviewed a lady called Mrs. Zhang, and she lives up here on the mountain. And over the past few years, she's actually become very successful. So she does a lot of things here. So she rears cattle. She has like a couple of cows down there. She also raises pigs. She has an acre or two of pomelo trees as well. So she's received a lot of help over the years. So she has some subsidies, and she also took some low-interest loans. But really, for the most part, she's been able to do so well, really, just on the back of her labour, just working. And what's really impressive as well, she's managed to do this basically without any professional training. She just told us that she's just kind of like learning on the job, basically. This place is going to be our final stop on our tour of Nixi village. Now, this place is special for a number of reasons, not only the scale, the beauty of the location, and also, a lot of the experiences that kids and also adults as well can have here. But also the owner now employs a lot of people in the village, and this has helped them rise out of poverty. So in a few moments, we're going to do an interview and learn more about his story.
工具及生产，有着观赏性，是现代农家乐和旅游观光的不错项目，具有开发价值。